What up, what up, what up? It's Shit Talking Tuesday. We're your hosts, Mariah and Ty. Ty, happy Tuesday. How you doing?
Happy Tuesday to you. I'm doing well. It's a good day, Tuesday thus far. What's up with you?
Good, good. Hanging in there. I woke up with a headache and
Boy,
I've taken like 60,000 different things for it and it won't go away. So, we're just pushing along, pushing along.
yep, maintain it.
Yep. I wish we could say it's a victory Tuesday, but unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chat, what's up? Hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's off to a great start of your weekend. Of your week, not weekend. I wish. Throwback, what's up? Appreciate
What's
you
up?
as always. Don, what's good? What's good? Tell the girls hello.
What's
Bebop-aroni,
up?
what's good? Niakila, what's going
Hey.
on? Yeah, hope everybody is great. Everybody out there that watches on playback, that's out there, that's not in chat. What's up to you all? Hope you guys are doing well as well. So yeah, we're gonna do a few giveaways today. Just to try to get, since we're gonna be bitching the entire show, I figured it would be a nice way to get the vibes up a little. So sets, the first of four that we have sets are all these injured guys, figured we'd show them some love. We got CMC, we got Moody, we have this puking fluid on the lungs guy, Debo, and of course, Brandon Ayuk, who is now out for the season. I even wore this shirt in honor of him. Shout out to Ty for
Very
hooking
nice.
me up. But yeah, I think, as much as I wanted to have faith in the 49ers actually beating the Chiefs, because it's like they had so much, like the Chiefs are undefeated. So, they have to lose sooner or later, right?
Yep.
The 49ers keep losing to the Chiefs. So they have to beat them sooner or later, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe that sooner or later has come. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But I
Wasn't this
think,
Sunday?
even though my heart was pulling obviously for the 49ers to beat them, in my brain, I knew that probably, it's the Chiefs and we see how the Chiefs do us year after year, regardless, regular season, Super Bowl, like it's just disgusting. So in my brain, I knew obviously, that it's a big possibility the 49ers lose. So that the loss to Kansas City didn't hurt as much as the loss of Brandon Ayuk. And even though, he wasn't obviously having the season that we all hope and wish for, and, I'm sure he hoped and wished for a better season for himself, right? It's still like, you guys know, that's my favorite player. And just for like everything, to go through that whole bullshit with the trade, this and the contract negotiations and just the mess of the offseason, to finally then he gets signed his deal, right? And then, we know this happens with every player that we sign that late. They're behind the eight ball. They don't have the correct season that they should be having once they get back from all that shit.
Mhm.
And now, like, all that, like, as much pressure and as mad as we are at him for those drops and for not having 150 yards a freaking game, right? Like, you can guarantee he's madder at himself for the shit, right? And now, on top of all that, and the pressure of now being the $30 million wide receiver and all that shit, now you have a freaking torn ACL, a torn MCL, and possibly more damage. Like, they don't
Yeah.
even know the extent of the damage, and obviously probably until they get in there. So it's just a terrible way for him to go out. And like, this is exactly why these guys fight for these contracts that they fight for. This reason right here. Because in the blink of an eye, like, you know, I saw this getting thrown out a lot on social media. Oh, you know, he's always injured and he's always like, he's been our most healthiest player besides
Yeah.
Fred Warner.
He's missed
Like,
one
I
game.
just can't believe like the shit people are saying. Like, do you guys
Yeah.
even watch? Like, do you even know what the fuck you're talking about? Or you just throw out like this bullshit, you know? So to be somebody that's been, you know, pretty much healthy throughout, you know, his time with us, it doesn't matter. Like, this shit can just, it happens. It can happen to anybody, right? Like, no ACLs, no what's that other shit they tear?
MCL.
What the fuck? What is it?
Achilles.
Yeah. Like, no MCL,
okay.
ACL, Achilles. Like, it's not safe. It doesn't matter if you're the most healthy person in the world. Like, when that shit's ready to go, it's ready to go. Like,
yeah.
So like, it can happen, right? Like, just that fast, and your season's gone. Like, and now, who knows what the damage is, you know? Like, you hope that it's just this season that's gone. Like, you never know like what could happen, how he's gonna heal, you know, like, hopefully, you know, like, I wish nothing but the absolute best for like through his surgery and rehab and everything. Like, but yeah, just your thoughts. How you feeling?
Yeah, just with the Ayuk injury is just terrible. You hate to see it, you know. He's a dude, homegrown, drafted him in the doghouse, out the doghouse, one of our best players. You know, a lot of people dog him for not having the season statistically that he should have, but no one has thus far in the offense, right? No one's doing much, but he's still out there grinding every day, still pushing. You know, in this game, he had the one drop, but after that, catch after catch after catch. And then eventually the catch that got us down into the red zone, and he happened to get injured on it. And despite getting crunched, he still held on to the ball. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't even know how he walked off the field. Like,
you know what I'm saying? The way his knee was, like,
yeah, like what?
Like, my leg would have been still there on the field.
Right.
They would have to
And
carry
that
me
shit
off.
looked bad.
Yeah.
Like, the hit, like his leg was like, ugh.
Yeah. It was ugly. I cringed. I was like, nope. And I refused to watch the replays because it was ugly. But you just feel for him. It's terrible. And, you know, and it's like you said, this is why these guys fight for these contracts. This is why they want to get paid, because you're always one hit away. You never know.
Yeah.
And all football players always say, you know, when it comes to injuries, the success rate is 100%. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Yep.
And it's the severity of the injury you just don't know about. You don't know if it's something small or something big. So you just got to be aware. It's crazy. Hopefully he heals up and he's fine and he doesn't have any, you know, problems with that thing, because, you know, I've heard nightmare stories and about players who you think, oh, it's just an ACL, they'll be back in a year, and they wind up having to have 2 surgeries, 3 surgeries just to clean it up and get back. So, and his thing seems like, hopefully they go in there and it's simple and it's a quick cleanup. That's all I'm hoping for, so he can be able to play with his kids in the future. That's it, period. But, you know, when you see him and then that happens, and even before that, Debo's on the sideline with a freaking oxygen mask on his face. It's like, Jennings is already out. It's like, yo, what is going on? Our wide receiver core is the walking wounded. They dropping like flies. It's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah, when you're having to rely on Ronnie Bell as like your go-to.
I know. All of a sudden,
the guy that most people are hoping he's off the freaking roster, like questioning why the guy even made it this long.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he's wide receiver number 2 or 3, and you're like,
oh my God.
What happened? Crazy.
And at the end of the day, like, it's no excuse, right? Because like the Chiefs, they had injuries too. They're without their wide receivers. Like, but man, just like on the 49ers side, like nothing to do with the Chiefs. Like these injuries are they're really like, this is reminding me like getting 2020 vibes all over again, like we go to the Super Bowl, obviously, in 2019, and then 2020, like we were just taken out by injuries the entire season. It was freaking rough. And now like we went to the Super Bowl last year, and it's like crazy because you talk about Super Bowl hangover. Like, when does the Chiefs get a Super Bowl hangover? Like, when does stuff like start affecting them? Like, they don't, like, nothing affects them. Like, they have players getting arrested, running from the cops, doing drugs, getting hurt, like, and they still find ways to freaking win. Like, undefeated. They are still the only undefeated team in the NFL, and like it just doesn't matter. Like, it's crazy. Like they had a holdout last season. Chris Jones holds out.
Yeah.
Remember the first game of the season? He's up in the suite freaking watching it.
Yep.
And he comes back in and his no dip off in the fucking season.
Nope.
Like, yeah, our players, they hold out. They're even there before the season starts. And still, like, their whole entire season seems like it's wiped out. It's just like nothing affects them. I just don't understand.
Yeah,
like I just don't get it. They lose coaches. It don't matter.
It's something about our team. I don't get it. It's just something about the 49ers. Maybe one day we'll be able to figure out, but for right now, we just got to roll with them darn punches because it's rough. It's rough for real.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Scott? Corona. What's good? Jason, good to see you. Rod D, it's hard having faith. I agree. It is. And even though, like I was saying, I tried to have faith, that we're gonna beat the Chiefs because, like, if not now, when, right? Like, it has to happen sooner or later, and still, like, just made me look stupid having faith.
I felt we could do it.
Yeah.
Just need to execute, and we didn't. What are you going to say?
I had put out a tweet, for those that are on Twitter and had seen it, it's like of this little guy sending out like a wish, and it was like the 49ers beat the Chiefs. Like, I had fans coming and like, not even the game wasn't even over yet. It was like freaking halftime, and they're coming to that tweet yelling at me for the 49ers losing. Like,
yeah. Like, it's your fault.
Don't be mad at the billionaires that are fucking on the field and the ones that are supposed to be fucking playing. Be mad at the woman on Twitter fucking sending out a tweet, like, having faith in her fucking football team. Like, people are so fucking weird, I swear. What's up, Steve-O? Alberto.
What up?
What's up, DG? Appreciate you coming through.
Yep. Joel in the house.
Freaking coming through after his team beats our ass. He comes just to see if we're crying or not. Man, the 49ers space, speaking of, he was in it the other day, and like I messaged him that, like the 49er fans were in there crashing out because you would think like the entire world, like,
world's coming to an end, right?
There's nothing left to live for. Like, man. And it's just like, aren't you used to it? Like, that's why like I can't even, like, I'm more mad. Like, I'm more mad about the Cardinals beating us or, something like that. Like, then, like, this is just like, okay, like, I'm used to this shit. As much as I want to have faith that we're going to beat them sooner or later, like, it wasn't this time.
Exactly.
Oh, look, he said he picked us to win. My own team made me look dumb. Yeah, because I mean, like I was saying probably before you got in here, like, you guys are undefeated. So it's like, okay, you guys have to lose sooner or later, like, it's very rare teams make it through the entire season, undefeated. So it's like, okay, somebody's going to beat you guys. And then, like the 49ers keep losing to you guys. So it's a matter of time. Like, they have to beat you guys sooner or later, right? So it's like all these sooner or later stacking up for the 49ers to actually handle business, but no, they fucking can't. It's like they're like the bullies of the NFL until they play the Chiefs, and then they turn into like the sissies of the NFL. Like, I just don't understand what happens. Like, I don't know if it's like a mental thing, like it's already in their heads that they're gonna freaking lose, or like what it is. It's very odd. Like, I don't know.
It's the game where they pick their worst time to not execute and get the job done. Right? It's always the worst of the worst that happens. It's like the defense gets a stop, stops them on a fake punt. We got the ball in great field position. I mean, all we got to do is gain 8 yards and we got a field goal. Automatically 3 points. We're in great position. And on the very next play, we throw an interception and give them the ball right back. Can't make that shit up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like every time our defense would do something.
Uh-huh.
To get an interception, get a takeaway, you know, set the offense up. The offense would get on there and just fucking shit the bed. Like
shit the bed. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then that was at the beginning of the game. So that was just an indication of things to come. Where it's like, oh yes, hope. And then that hope quickly gets snatched away.
Yeah.
And it's like mother effer. And that's the way the day went. The way it went. Like you got Fred Warner versus Patrick Mahomes 1-on-1 in the open field. And you're like, oh, Fred's going to make that tackle. Next thing you know, Fred's laying on the floor and Patrick Mahomes is still running. And you're like, what the F happened there? All pro Fred? What?
Yeah.
One of them days. It's like, and that's why I say it's like they seem to pick the worst times to not execute playing this team. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
And then you have Mustafa, who's like the buffest freak of nature. Like his body is just ripped, like, you know, and he's making busting up these freaking guys all throughout the game, and then gets fucking trucked by fucking beer belly Patrick Mahomes. Like,
well, hold on, I got to stand up for my guy though, because he is 4 inches shorter and 20 pounds lighter than Patrick Mahomes.
So you're a defensive player. Like, I don't care.
Plus he came at him fucking
quarterback.
He came at him sideways instead of forward. He was at a disadvantage in all 3 ways.
Mustafa got online and even took credit. Like,
oh yeah,
he got up on that play. So you're sticking up for a guy that didn't even stick him up for himself.
No, he got trucked for real. But you got to look at the circumstances. He's a smaller dude going at him at a bad angle.
Quarterback. Like, get out of here.
But you're already smaller than him, and then you come at him at a bad angle. You was losing, no matter what. But at least he was the one guy who attempted to make a play though, because ain't nobody else was there to touch him. So that's another reason why I'm sticking at him.
To hit him.
Everybody else just let him run straight through. At least he went in over there and tried.
Every time Patrick runs, like they act like they can't fucking hit the guy. Like, I don't understand.
It's crazy.
It's like they're so scared of a flag getting thrown, or I don't know what the fuck.
Take the flag. Get a hit. Let them know. We ain't gonna let you just run around all day. Like, tag him one time.
That's what I'm saying. Bust his ass on the first run.
Get in there, hit him again. Even if you get trucked, hit him again. Like, let them know, if you come out here, we gonna hit you. We gonna let you know. This ain't. We don't care. Refs be damned.
No, like literally, it's like Pat starts taking off to run down the center, and the defense just like splits for him.
I know, it's like parting the Red Sea.
Like, what the fuck?
It's like, hello, can I get a linebacker or somebody in there? That's what I mean. It's just,
these are the times we're missing Greenlaw.
Yeah. Now, you know, he would hit him and not give a damn. He'd probably pick him up, try to slam him. Like, and I'd be rooting it on. Yeah, get him, Dre. Fuck that. That's what we need.
DG says, do y'all feel like this loss is more on Kyle or lack of execution?
To me, it's lack of execution. because there were plays out there to be made. We had plays, and it just didn't happen. I mean, we left 12 points on the field. So let's talk about that right there. 12 points was left on the field. Add 12 points to our total. All of a sudden, we're winning the game by 1-2 points. Hey, we could have a different conversation right now. The vibes around the faithful would be totally different just because of that. Right? There was a play where two guys pulled and was set up to block one player. They both missed. How does two people miss one guy? It's crazy. Crazy. We were on the goal line, ready to score. Colton McKivitz gets beat like a drum. Brock gets hit, interception. It's like, dude, you're one-on-one. Just stay in front of him. Give Brock 3 seconds. Nope. It's terrible. It's execution. These players are injured. I just talked about Fred one-on-one with Patrick Mahomes in the open field. Next thing you know, Fred's lying face down in the dirt, and Patrick Mahomes is still running.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all pro Fred we talking about. So it was just bad. And the defense did their part for most of the game, but I think they started to get worn out toward the second half. They were put in some bad positions, especially after that stupid kick return. Don't even get me started on special teams. Like,
I'm about to pull up some special teams numbers right now.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. I'm about to get me something stronger than water. You pulling up those numbers. So, yeah.
So there's this one from Eric Branch put out today. Says the 49ers are allowing 18.4 yards per punt return, which ranks last in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
They are allowing 33.2 yards per kickoff return, which ranks 29th.
Look at that.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Like I put it out on Twitter after the first kickoff and he returned it. I like cringed. I literally cringed like, oh shit, oh no. And that kept going on all game. And then sure enough, the punt return happened. And it's like, mother effer. Like you can't make it up. Every week there's a big return.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Every single fucking week. Like as soon as we kick off, I'm just waiting for it. Like,
yeah, I'm cringing every time. Like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Like how I used to be every time Jimmy G would drop back to throw the football. Like that's how I am with special teams. No. It's disgusting. So as far as our defense, John Chapman had put out these numbers earlier because, a lot of hate is coming towards Kyle, but not towards Nick. And like, it just, I don't know. But these are the numbers for our defense as of right now. 49ers defensive ranks currently 16th in points, 14th in yards, 26th rushing touchdowns, 13th in yards per rush, 27th in third downs, 16th in fourth downs, and 23rd in red zone. And then it says Steve Wilkes' defense was never this bad, and everyone wanted him fired by week 7. What am I missing?
He's absolutely right. I said this at the end of last year when Wilkes was fired. The bar he set was the 3rd ranked overall defense in the league, giving up 17 points a game. That was the bar he set. Yet everyone pointed the finger at him and wanted him gone. It was like, okay. So if you're making a move, you can't go below that bar. Like that. And right now we're way below it. So What's the thing? And I understand people like, oh, it's his first time and you got to give him time. Okay. All right. All right. But you wanted this. Just remember that. Oh, snap. Giveaway time, people.
All that being said, though, like I'm more pissed off at the offense, fucking
I know.
more than the defense. So
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And we've kind of talked about that in, other episodes where everyone's starting to point the finger at the defense. Oh, the defense can't get off the field. The defense can't do this. It's like, what about the offense? Turning the ball over, not scoring in the end zone, leaving tons of points on the field, only scoring 19, 20, 22 points a game. What's up with that? I mean, in 2022, when we played the Chiefs, I remember that game. We scored 22 points, 22, 23 points. And I remember the players themselves was pissed. Us fans, we were pissed too. Like, this offense sucks. And the players themselves were pissed. And they were like, yo, we are too good and too talented to only be scoring 22 points a game. Something's got to change. We got to do something. Well, if they were pissed off at 22, Sunday they only scored 18. So they should be more pissed off. Us fans should be more pissed off because we're seeing a decline. Something's got to give. And we're seeing the same old rhetoric of we're in the red zone, not scoring. We got guys wide open for touchdowns, but they're not getting the touchdowns for a myriad of reasons. Like, instead of having 14 points, we end up with 3. We're just literally not executing, leaving points out there. And it's offense. It's all offense.
What's up, McNiner? Says, I once heard that Kyle is an offensive genius. I am definitely offended by the offense.
Well, the offense has been offensive at times. You're flat out ugly. Like, what the F is that? How you got a guy open for a touchdown and you throw it out of bounds? What the F is that? Some Jimmy G-ish. Get it together.
Yeah. I don't like at this point, I'm hoping, like they keep saying, we should get CMC back after the bye, or they're going to open his window or whatnot. So we'll see what type of CMC we even get back. But
exactly,
like I'm not thinking that this is just a plug CMC in and all of our problems are going to go away. Like
exactly. Like I just mentioned, you had 2 offensive linemen. Well, it was an offensive lineman and a tight end moving the block one guy, and they both miss. CMC ain't going to cure that.
Yeah.
You got a guy open for a touchdown. He's freaking 8 yards past everybody. Daylight. And he has to stop and wait for the ball to catch it. And instead of a touchdown, we get 3 points, 0 points. CMC ain't fixing that.
Yeah.
You see Colt McKivitz just getting absolutely shredded on the offensive line in a critical moment. CMC ain't fixing that unless he's staying in the block. And he's more valuable than just staying in block in the red zone. Like, you need him out
shouldn't
there.
Be having him block.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. With his Achilles, right? No blocking at all. No pushing on people bigger than you. So, yeah, it's bigger issues, and they got to get it together. And we've seen them in years past kind of flip a switch, go on the run, make some things happen. Well, this is that time of year when they need to, whatever they did in the past, look in the mirror, go on a retreat, go out, touch some grass, do what you got to do. And now's the time to turn it around.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to be, faithful, but and people want to keep like saying that, oh, we've had teams in the past that have turned it around after the bye. Like, I don't know. I just don't think the bye or CMC is going to help this team.
Yeah. Well, people think like CMC is the magic elixir. And I understand that, he is Mr. Do-It-All, and Kyle's offense does kind of revolve around him. But it's other parts of the offense that need to get it together also.
Yeah. There is.
Like until everyone gets it together and fucking does their job, it's still going to be hard. Like until special teams stops giving up huge returns in which the kicker has to make a stop. Like we have 3 place kickers on our roster right now. What kind of stupidity is that? Like the team is still going to be in terrible positions. So like all 3 phases has to get it together.
Like you guys can put all the stats in the chat that you want. Like I'm not stupid. I know what the records were. I know where we made it. Like, but this team is different. This team is so fucking beat up. The team in 2022 wasn't injured from top to fucking bottom. Like the same team.
Our top 3 receivers weren't injured, and our tight end now, like Kittle's got a foot issue.
Like special teams is so fucking shit. Like literally every fucking game we're getting kicks returned on us. And yet we can't even return one fucking 5 yards.
Nope.
Nope. Oh my God. It's just disgusting. It's fucking terrible. Like I don't understand how year after year, like instead of special teams getting better, it just continues to get worse and worse and worse every fucking year.
I know. That's the thing of it. You're like, it was already bad, but now it's like they take it up a notch. It's like, what the F is going on?
That's good. I want y'all to have hope. Like we're fans. You're supposed to. But this is also Shit Talking Tuesday, and we're here to get all the shit out of our system. So I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit and act like I'm fucking happy with the team that completely looks like dog shit. So stay faithful, have hope. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Like I ain't telling you not to. Like please, by all means.
No, stay faithful, but also keep it real at the same time. Shit is fucked up.
Yeah, like to act like this team's like fucking great and you're gonna win a Super Bowl. Like you need to have real expectations at the same time.
Yeah, you could look at them and see things are just slightly off. It's not terribly off. It's just slightly off, and until that gets fixed, shit gonna be shaky on Sundays. You're gonna be watching like, ooh, I hope we convert here. Ooh, I hope they don't get hurt. Ooh. Oh, here we go in the red zone again. Like instead of being like, oh, we in the red zone, we gonna punch this in.
We got this. Yep.
Now it's turned to, oh man, we in the red zone again. Come on, punch it in, convert. Y'all got to convert. You see how the mode has changed. You still hopeful, but it's a different kind of hope.
Yeah. What's up, Rod?
What up, Rod?
Daniel Barry. Happy Tuesday, sir.
Did y'all enter into the contest? Did anybody put their hashtags in?
Hashtag Ayuk to get into the giveaway. Hashtag Ayuk. Get your asses in there.
Better get up
Rod,
in there.
People don't want to hold nobody accountable, or else you're just a hater. Yeah. You're not faithful.
And quick to point the finger at the low-hanging fruit. But to be like,
it's my fault for sending out a tweet. For actually being faithful.
Exactly.
People blaming me for the loss.
You know? Why'd you send that tweet? Why not? Yeah.
Steve-O in the chat fighting with himself like usual. Like
that's what he
nobody
does.
Fucking cares. What's up, Denise?
Denise.
Hashtag Ayuk.
Get the hashtags in.
Get in there because we're about to draw right now.
So I'm going to win all the cards because I love them cards.
Pull this up. Hopefully, we're not going to get it too much into the next game, but this is a very winnable game for the 49ers
Yeah,
coming up. So
very
hopefully
much
they
so.
could, get another win before the bye,
Exactly. Go
because
into the
the
bye
Cowboys
with the
complete
W
ass.
and be on high spirits. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Even with the injuries, this should be a W. Like, you're just better. Period. That team is like ass trash. Like, stick some ass in the garbage, and that's what they are. Like, fuck that. There's no excuse this Sunday.
The BBL trash cans.
That's right.
Hashtag Ayuk people.
And then get it in.
All right. So let me show you what we're drawing for. All right. So we got the giveaway of the injureds. So we'll draw in this order. Let's do CMC first. Then we got Debo second. We'll do the numbered Jake Moody third. And then we got the Brandon Ayuk rookie card. We'll do fourth. All right.
All right.
So good luck to everybody. All right. For CMC, good luck. Ty.
Hey,
Congrats, sir.
there you go. Boom.
Hey.
That's what happens when you're first to get entering your hashtag. See, got to get on it, people.
There you go. There you go. All right. For Debo, good luck.
Drum roll.
Oh, shit.
I'm on the roll.
Ty gonna clean up. He said he's winning all four.
That's right.
All right. For Moody, good luck.
Jake Money.
Moody.
Money Moody.
Hopefully he comes back soon.
Hey.
Bebop Baroni.
Congrats.
Congrats, sir. All right. For the Ayuk rookie card, good luck. Good luck.
All right.
Robbie.
My fellow NYC guy.
Congrats,
way to go, Rob.
sir. The guys cleaned house today. Ladies. Better step up your fucking game, okay?
Exactly.
Because we're not supposed to be having losing days like this. Okay. Now, I have to do another giveaway right now to see if we can get a lady to win. So don't let me down, Denise and Dawn. Damn it.
Get
Double
in there.
D's. All right. We're gonna draw for this Jerry Rice.
Oh, goat.
Fire forged. I can't see the cameras. Hopefully you guys can see it.
Yep, it's there.
All right. Same entry. So Here we go. Good luck.
Hashtag Ayuk. All right.
There we
There you
go.
go. Boom.
Congrats, Denise. Thank you
OG,
for not
the
letting
GOAT,
me
Denise
down.
G. Congrats.
Thank you for rising up to the occasion. Getting the
She
dub.
wrote, after you did that, she wrote, Mariah, just click on my name.
I did.
He's hilarious.
All right. Let me play a little video for you all. Hold on. For all my winners. Wait, let me get this comments off here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do, how about this one?
Background of that picture out. Nice.
Congrats. Appreciate you all, as always. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about? Get out of your system?
Nah, they just need to get their shit together. Because, you know, it's weird because at one moment it can look pretty darn beautiful. And then the next moment it's just ugly. And I've never seen this team look like that. Like in this whole 7-8 years that they've been, you know, in Kyle's regime, it's never looked like that. So inconsistent. So it's like we mentioned, the defense gets a stop, a huge stop, fourth down, ball in great position, and they immediately give it right back. And it's like, what the fudge?
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible.
So yeah, every time like our defense would get like an interception or whatever, I'm like, okay, we could, now's the time. We could get, you know, we could catch up here. We could take the lead. We got it now. Then there goes Brock throwing a fucking interception. Like,
crazy. Yeah.
Rob says, I like to thank all the people that helped me get to this stage in my career and card winning, especially you, Mariah. You're welcome, sir.
This speech.
You guys are funny.
Rob, these want some shirts for me? Dude be racking up. This is why you need to subscribe to our channels. There's benefits to it.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Rod says, now that Debo is out of the hospital, do you think he plays against the Cowboys? I think as long as he, you know, isn't to the point where he needs to be in the hospital, like I don't
breathe
think this game, especially knowing that Ayuk got hurt. He put out that, you know, Instagram or whatever the hell it was saying like, I got you, you know, whatever. So like, I don't think, as long as he's like healthy enough to go, you know, of course, like I don't think that he misses this game. And even more so, like with the circumstances, the where the 49ers are and like the last win column, that it's the Cowboys, like
yeah.
So
it's you know, think about Sunday. He went out there sick. He went out there not feeling well and got on the field.
Yeah.
He was playing, right? It just reached to a point where he couldn't. Where he was literally on the sideline with a gas mask on his face, getting some oxygen treatment, whatever, trying to get back out there. I think he did go back out there for one play. So that's what pissed me off about people questioning his toughness and saying, you know, bullshit about him. It's like, dude is literally out there with a gas mask on trying to play, and y'all talking about him. That wasn't cool. But I feel that if he's healthy enough to play, he's the type of player that he'll play.
Yeah.
Like unless a doctor tells him no, you can't go on the field, he'll be out there.
Yeah, I kind of wish, you know, like knowing now, obviously, that Debo was that bad to where he had to go to the hospital, like, I wish they would have had him, like, in a suite. Like, why was he even freaking out there, you know? Like,
Yeah.
God, if he was that, you know, that bad, that it's, you know, like your sickness, you know, it's just a sickness of whatever kind at that point, right? So, like, if you know that it's making you feel that fucking bad,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
like, I wish just
That's sometimes, that's sometimes I think the team needs to protect players from themselves and be like, dude, you're not playing. Something's wrong with your lungs. This isn't like you hurt your shoulder, you got a stinger, so we can like tape it up and put it on it. This is internal here, right? You can't breathe. We're literally giving you some oxygen here on the side, whatever. Like, let's go get that checked out. Let's just go now.
What happened, like, after the game to make him, like, if he just, like, couldn't breathe anymore, like, what, you know, like, what happened for him to get to the point, like, that he even went to the hospital to get,
like,
you know?
reached that point. So, like, protect
like,
themselves before it reaches that point. You got to be like, dude, you kind of fucked up right now. Like, you, seriously. Let's have that talk. Think about it. Like, you know, let's go get it checked out. Let's make sure you can play with your son tomorrow. Like, dude, let's go. You can watch the game on TV. You watching it from the sideline. You can watch it from the TV in the hospital. Let's go. And you got to get him out of there.
Yeah. John V, Sussex. What's up? What's up?
Get away.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, and it's like at that point, like, do you even know like what kind of sickness he has that, you know, like he can't be spreading, like that it's not spreadable, or you're risking getting the whole team sick, or, you know, like I'm wondering what info of the sickness, you know, they had before the game to know. It's just crazy. At one point we go from you have to have masks, testing for sickness every day, like so like one fucking extreme, right? To now you could be on the sideline dying, and you know, there's like, okay, just be there.
Oh, he's
crazy world we live in, I swear.
He may or may not return. You know, feeling sick. Well, you got to define sick. We just came out of pandemic. Like, you just can't be like, oh, he's sick. Not anymore. We need to know.
Always love John V. You know.
Indeed. You know, you're
always
the big
love,
homie.
Always love. Miss you too. You know, you always have an open invite anytime you want to come on the show. You already know, sir. What's up, Rick?
What up?
Yeah, man. Like, he just looked like every time the camera would go, like, you know, go on him, it either looked like he was about to puke or shit, or
that's what I'm saying. like you can look at him and tell he wasn't right. And the fact that he had to have the oxygen, like at some point, like somebody in the medical staff, somebody got to walk up and be like, hey, dude, let me tell you something. You look like shit. So I know you feel like shit, but you looking like shit. You looking like you about to pass out. Now, what do you say? We just get up out of here, get you checked out, you know? Yeah. Let's say we get out here and just get you checked out. Make sure you all right. You know you don't feel good. Let's go.
He's gonna shit his pants.
You know what I mean? Like, you got more than diarrhea going on right now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, not only are you sick, but like it's one of the hottest days they're saying out there. Not like the time before, you know, the game before, but like it was still hot out there that day. And like you're sick. Like the last thing I want to do when I'm sick is fucking be outside in the heat. You know, like how miserable. Like
that just makes you more sick. You just feel more miserable.
Yeah,
you want to get out of there.
Situation made sense.
Yeah.
And you know, that's why fans are questioning it, because it's just like, well, what the fuck is going on? You know, like you're telling us at the last minute it's an illness. Like, okay, like you got a cold, like get in there, you know, like what the fuck? The rest of us have to go to work when we're sick, you know, like, and then, you know, it's like, okay, well, he looks like he's going to shit and he's out there in the sun, so it can't be that bad, you know, like,
right.
Is like, can't you take some anti-shit medicine, like what the hell?
You know?
So then to find out, that it's something so serious and he's in the hospital is just like, well, why was this handled, like this?
Yeah. So he got flu in his lungs, it's pneumonia. It's like, whoa, well, hold on, that's serious.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy.
he should have been checked out way earlier.
Yeah, strange. So Throwback says, which Kyle will show up on Sunday? I don't even know who Kyle is anymore. Like,
I know.
like we were fed like this bullshit that he is an offensive genius. Like people throw around the word genius like so loosely, like just anybody can be a genius, and it's just like, where's the genius, Kyle? Like, have you got dumber as the years went on, or you fell and bumped your head, smoking too much weed with Sorensen? I don't know what the deal is, but
I can say it is for him. He's a genius at planning. But if that plan doesn't work and he needs to pivot, the genius goes out the window. Because it seems like he can't make that on the fly change where it's like, oh, this game plan was for Debo. Debo ain't here. I need to switch it up. He can't do that. It ain't working. Something ain't right. Like he ain't one of them type of coaches be like, yo, I'm gonna draw up this play in the dirt. All right, you run deep, you come cross, and blah blah blah, and we gonna trick him. He's not that guy.
No. John B says, preferably the one who signed the extension. Yeah, Denise. We know she's a Kyle freaking obsession. And she says, I love Kyle, and Kyle is totally off this year.
Yeah. I was about to say, I want the Kyle that Denise G loved. I want the Kyle with the good haircut, that shaved, had the nice hat, that's dialing it up. I want that Kyle. This dude with the long hair and the tan and the scruffy face, and this dude ain't working. He got to go.
Denise says, maybe Kyle's time has finally run its course. Clip it.
Maybe. There is certain guys hit a ceiling and you got to move on. But we'll see.
Right here with what you were saying, like, give us the Kyle, like the gangster looking Kyle, like not the hippie Kyle, like
no, exactly.
Kyle ain't it.
Nope, he ain't it. He looking like he hanging out with.
Still smoke weed, but you can look like a little more presentable, all right?
Exactly. He look like he hanging out with Aaron Rodgers in the dark room somewhere. This ain't it. This ain't cutting it. And we see how Aaron Rodgers is stinking it up. Like, shit ain't working.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Chat, you're funny. All right, we're getting out of here.
Yep.
Ty, what else you got going on this week?
East Coast Red and Gold podcast tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central. Join us as we chop it up and have some fun and talk about this damn game even more.
Denise says, Mariah, maybe Kyle has been smoking that good, or maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's just has the look and he quit. Maybe that's the problem. Who knows?
If he's smoking, it ain't the good. It's that cheap crap.
Yeah.
He got that dirt.
The regs. John V, it's not there yet. I'm still working on the design and I haven't had time to do it and send it to him yet. So I'll let y'all know once the merch is up there and ready to go. Soon. Maybe hopefully this week I can have time to work on it.
All right.
I just have to work on like a rough, sketch so he kind of has an idea of what I want, and then, I'll just leave it up to him to do the rest. So
nice.
But yeah, I'll be back Thursday with Steph, 2 Goat Show, 3 Pacific time. So make sure you guys come through. Chats, appreciate you all. As always, you guys are the best, even though I have to yell at you guys sometimes, but it's okay. You guys are still just like my kids. I have to yell at her sometimes, but I still love her as well. So all the same.
But yeah, hats are going up tomorrow on the store. Stay Faithful VIP. StayFaithful.vip.
There you have it. Make sure you go through, check out what Ty has in the store. This shirt right here, you can got the Run CMC. Get ready for him to come back. You know, this hat, Ty hooked me up from head to toe. All right, so we're styling over here. Make sure you guys get set and ready as well. And then also make sure you guys check out Inspector Dabbitt's site, as you guys see going across the bottom of the screen right here, www.faithfulgear209.com. Use code 49faithful for $5 off your purchase. And then if you guys don't see what you want in the store, he can always make, you know, special requests and whatnot as well. So yeah, 2 guys right there to get you guys all set and ready to lose for the rest of the season. All right, so at least you guys can look in style while suffering.
Exactly, you gonna look. Team's losing, but you are gonna be looking dope. No one's gonna question your fashion at all.
Denise says, Ty, maybe you need to give Kyle a hat.
Maybe it's the hat, right? He doesn't have that one signature hat this season, so try to make something happen. I'll use my connections, get him one.
There you have it. All right, much love. Appreciate you all. Ty, appreciate you as always.
Appreciate you.
We're out of here. We'll be back next Monday and Tuesday. You have us every single week, so check in. WNBA on Mondays and NFL on Tuesdays. You know where to find us. And if you're not subscribed to Ty's channel, the link is in the description box of this video. So make sure you click on it, go subscribe. Let me spit it out here. Go subscribe to his channel. All right. Get it done. All right. We're out of here. Peace.